Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Sunkenland. Now, did you know that you can make yourself a 100% raid-proof base? That's right, 100% raid-proof base. Well, and if you didn't know, it is entirely possible on this Clifton outpost. And well, if this is something interesting to you, just keep watching because I will try to show you how we can make this possible on this entire base. So the main plan it is basically to fill it up this existing infrastructure with floors. That's right, with floors, not with foundation but with floors. And if you did follow my last tutorial video, at this point you should have everything you needed to make this possible. So yeah, let's just get started straight away. So first things first, for this happen you're gonna need some iron ingot and a lot of scrap. And first things first, we are gonna try to build a reinforced foundation because this is what we're gonna use for. If you don't know how to unlock this, you need to follow my previous tutorial. But anyway, let's just get started straight away. So first things first, we are gonna try to snap inside on this existing foundation, this little one. Gonna try to line it up as best as possible. Let's try to build over there. Why not? I think let's just look from up here. Yeah, it does look okay. Now at this point what you want to build, it is basically, once we place these two foundations down, it is to place a ladder down right over here. Okay, a ladder down over here, and at this point you do want to delete these two foundations that we just built because we don't really need it. And this is why we are building with reinforcement foundations, so that way you get ingot back. It is very important at this point. And at this point that we do have a ladders down over here, what you want to do, it is basically to pick up a foundation, a reinforced foundation, and you need to try to line it up this foundation with the bottom of these letters that we just built. And the best way to do this, it is to go under over here, and you just kind of try to find the right spot. Let's look around how it looks like. Well, it doesn't look really perfect, but I think that it should work pretty well. So let's try to build a couple more foundations and let's see basically where we are. So at this point that we do have something like this, you can build yourself a metal pillar down. Doesn't need to be metal, you can put a wood down, doesn't really matter. And once you do have this pillar down, it seems that we are still a little bit too low. Yeah, basically too low. I can already notice that. But let's try to build ourselves floor down and let's see basically where we are. Definitely not great enough, definitely not great enough. And we are basically also too low. Because if I go over here and try to place something on the top, let's just say this little barrel. Yes, as you may notice, we can't really build because our existing floor, it is basically too low. So we do need to do this again from beginning, basically. Now, obviously the starting point, it is quite important, so we are gonna try to do this again. Try to find maybe some better spot. Okay, let's try something like so. Now, obviously the starting point, it is very important, and obviously it does take some time to make. But yeah, let's just try one more time, and maybe this time we should be okay. Now, obviously this is the easy part. Now, just like before, we need to go under this foundation and basically try to line up another foundation with the lower part of this ladders that we just built and place it just a little bit higher up, that it is basically the bottom of the ladders. And of course you need to take you kinda want to line it up also with the upper floor, let's just say like so. And also obviously the very important step, it is kinda to try to line it up the foundation with this existing foundation. So let's try again. Let's try to place a simple pillar down again. It might be that we are still too low, but we are gonna try to find out. Not this one, I didn't really mean that one. Let's go on the top and let's basically see where we are currently. So let's try to build ourselves right now simple storage. Yeah, it seems like pretty decent. We are pretty much on the top. Now, I still don't know if we are basically looking okay when it comes to the straight line. So we are gonna try to check this straight away. And basically the main idea, it is to build this foundation down all the way around, like so. You don't really need so many this iron ingot, because you can destroy everything you needed after you're done. And basically the idea, it is to place on this foundation this pillar down, like we are doing right now. Now, of course, you are gonna need a lot of scrap and all this great stuff. And keep in mind that with one single pillar you can cover up 4 area. You just need to place floor down inside like so, and you should be pretty much okay. Okay, so now that I am looking all these floors that I did already place down, you may notice that we are not going really straight. Now, if this is okay for you, you can leave like so, but I will kinda start over, because I don't really like the way it looks. So I will just kinda delete everything and start over again, of course. Alright guys, and I did totally redone my starter point. As you may notice, I do have these ladders for orientation a little bit further away, because it seems like that it does work pretty much better. Now, obviously, it does need to work for you, but for me, this is definitely better. So let me show you really quickly. I can already delete this couple of foundation over here, because I don't really need it. Just that way you know how I did place this starting point for the letters itself, and I don't even need these letters anymore. So basically what I did, it is simple to put a foundation down, something like, I was lining up something like so. I pretty much damn close, yes, something like so. It is pretty much damn close to what I did it. And just like before, you need to place letters down, and after that lining up basically the foundation, the lower part of foundation with this one. It is pretty easy trick to use. But yeah, at this point, the main things that you need to do, it is basically cover up the entire area with floors. And before you delete the foundation and the pillars, make sure that you did cover up the area. Every time you can cover up the area with hammer. It's kinda easy that way. That way you can at least see where you are. And you just basically need to cover this entire infrastructure with missing floors. It is definitely a long process, it definitely does take a while, but trust me, it is more than worth it. And when it comes to temporarily pillar down, you can also use a wood pillar, you don't really need to use a metal one. Why not? Because you just need, for now, and you just need simply cover up this entire area with floors, like so. Pick up a hammer every single time and just check if you did cover everything you want to cover up. Before you delete everything you want to delete and move to the further away. Alright, and once you basically have all floor placed inside, you can check to basically with the hammer, you can check the entire base if you did everything you need to be done. I did already check and it is pretty much damn okay, everything it is perfect. Now at this point you just kinda want to basically move all your stuff in this base. And also, very important, you want to leave below one foundation, just one, this one over here. This is more or less a reference point if you need to come back to this point at some point. And it seems like that I did forget to delete one simple pillar over there, but this should not be really a problem. But anyway, so let's just make this base fully operational, and after that let's just test it out how it's work against raids base attack. Alright guys, and the fully operational 100% raid proof base, it is finally more or less operational. It is not really fertig. I just spent a couple of days, I did a couple of work. Basically, as you may notice here, I just put a couple of storage inside. But there is plenty of space and there is more than enough space for everything you want. That I also make this water purification right over here. It should be okay. And basically all this room over here, it is more than enough, big enough to put everything inside you wanted. Some furnace area, workshop area and stuff like this. Now of course I didn't really build everything it is in the game because, well, I just spent a couple of days just to make sure that it is kinda operational base overall, and I also did one extra floor on the top. I did make this pillar down and basically I just put one bell down, that way it's kinda look nice. This looks super great. Now of course on the top over here we do have a little kitchen area. It is fully operational, of course there is a whole bunch of space. And I did some extra room. Basically this is just, let's just say, a sleeping area, stuff like this. Obviously it is empty, I didn't really spend, I don't know, 20-30 days or more. This is just for demonstration. And of course a lot of room. And if we wanted some extra advanced part, but anyway, that may say, I just need to wait for some rates at this point. Now, I did increase rates at very high, so I hope that we get some rates really soon. Obviously, just to show you that this base, it is basically 100% raid proof base. And of course, in the meantime that we are waiting, this base also offers a lot of ore that they kinda respawn on the island. So this, this island, it does make this base overall a great, nice progression through your entire gameplay. And of course I did some extra fishing trap over here, so that way we do have some fish. It's kinda cool. And you can also place some more defense wall basically all the way around over here. That's kinda makes sense. And basically you can place a defense wall. For defense wall you don't need any kind of foundation. I will just show you right now. Let's make a couple of these barricades. As you may notice, you can place these barricades everywhere you want. You don't need, basically don't need nothing. And we can also place here on the back, why not? Just a nice shooting area or something like that. Alright, 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 and it seems like finally they are here. Somewhere. So let's check around where they are. Of course, we are still early on in the game. Okay, so they are over there. I don't know what they are shooting. We are pretty much safe up here. As you may notice, they cannot get up. This is pretty damn fantastic. Now obviously we are on day 11, so they don't have really machine gun or something like that, but they cannot basically destroy your base, whatever. You can basically wait on the top, they will shoot, but obviously this is not a big deal. We are a bit hungry, so I think yes, we need to eat something. And we can deal like so, no big deal. Obviously these raids, currently it is funny because, okay, we are early on, but that's not really a problem. The thing it is that you are pretty much safe on the top and they cannot destroy your base, whatever reason. Look at how many there are. And of course you can deal with it, with this all these friends, no problem. Just throw one simple grenade. But anyway, it is this array base 100% raid proof or not? Well, I think it is close to this. But anyway, that being said, we are gonna end it up here this time around. So, if you like what you see, smash that like button, leave some comments below, and subscribe to the channel so that way you will never miss the new adventure. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye und bis bald.